Hello, welcome to the Bopscast. Oh yeah, you heard that right, a Bopscast. But I'm not here alone. With me are some fellow Bops. Say hello, Archimp Cola.
Nah, I'm good. Nope. I won't say hello at all. I refuse.
Maybe our next Bop will be a little bit more forthcoming. Say hello, Semi-Sponge.
Hey.
Yeah, there we go. And finally, we have Mr. Sonobozu.
Hello, I'm Mr. Sonobozu. I enjoy long walks on the beach and playing video games. I also have a birthmark shaped like Miles Davis on my left butt cheek, which glows red, on October 23rd, which I black out and find myself waking in an alleyway full of blood. Please, hire me on video games.
There you go. Now you know everything to know about us. Just perfect.
I don't think Sonobozu's thing was true.
Are you calling me a liar already?
Wait,
Yeah.
You piece of shit!
You didn't introduce yourself.
I did.
No.
No, just friend. Totally.
Oh.
He just said hi and then tried to get all of us to give our personal information out over the internet.
Fuck, I fell for it.
He's trying to get credit cards.
If you already have any comment suggestions or want to tell Sonobozu to shut the fuck up, please email us. Email us at bopscast@gmail.com. Thank
Do
you
you want
very
me to
much.
fight you? I'll fight you, I swear to God. Fight.
Or you can just PayPal money directly to ebbc.
No, we're not doing that anymore. It's fine now. No, that's over. We're good. We got links on the stream for that now. We do none of that no more. I mean, they can still do it if they want to.
It's habit. I can't help it.
It's
But
habit.
we're not doing that no more.
A shilling for Archimp Colas in your muscle memory now?
Yeah.
Damn. You're a good coal eater.
Yeah. I'm very charismatic.
No, not you, Chimp.
Oh.
You're like right-hand man cult dude. Is that how cults
Okay.
work?
Yes.
Well, Sponge does know the correct recipe for Kool-Aid, so...
Look, I am very right-handed.
There's a correct recipe for Kool-Aid.
That means
Yeah, it involves a lot of cyanide. It's not a very good recipe, but it's the correct recipe.
Oh, is that why we never saw Leatherface again after you went to your house? Hell wait. So what's happening
Anyways,
today?
Jeff, what are we here for? What's going on?
Well, we could keep talking about how our cult is going to do a mass suicide.
Cyanide, actually.
What?
So let's hear the story about cyanide.
So, one of the few movies I watched recently was James Bond Skyfall,
Okay.
right? That's what it's called?
Yes.
So there's a part
Yeah.
where the blonde evil guy is like, he's like...
He had acid and part of his face.
He was like, he pulls out his dentures and he's like, do you know what hydrogen cyanide does to you?
Yeah.
And that totally ruined the movie for me because I was like, that's not what hydrogen cyanide does. Hydrogen cyanide suffocates you, and that's why it's called cyanide, because it turns you blue. That made me mad. It doesn't melt your
Did
face.
you get up out of your movie theater seat and just start shouting at the screen?
Movie is garbage.
She started throwing her raisinets at the usher and screaming,
I
boo!
had enjoyed the movie up till then, so I didn't ruin it for anyone else.
Okay.
I have seen an embarrassing number of Twilight movies, and I've ruined those, though.
I feel like if you go to a James Bond movie, you're probably gonna have to be like, yeah, you know what? Whatever they say is right. Not because it is right, but because there was one of the old ones. Sean Connery had a fucking helicopter in a suitcase.
That's true. And there's the one with the guy with the metal teeth. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
human jaws could not do
And a
that.
man who throws a boomerang hat
Yeah.
and cuts off a statue's head somehow.
That's a hat. Yeah, that's odd job. That's a hat.
That's like
a cool
Xena
hat.
Warrior Princess level of boomerang cutting thing.
It's a really good boomerang.
It's
What was that called?
Chakram.
A
Chakram,
chakram, yeah.
Yeah.
It would
Yeah.
like bounce off people, but it would slice through things that needed slicing.
It
So
could
awesome.
do
It's a smart chakram.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
it's all in
Lucy
the
Lawless is a powerful woman, and you're just gonna have to respect
She
that.
is.
I've been between her thighs. She's crushed my brain before. I know this.
technique.
Oh, let's not go into that territory.
Why not? I've got all these fake stories that I made up. Come on.
Hey, let's talk about video games.
I love video games.
Rewind! No, stop dragging me away! What are you doing? No, I want to keep talking to the Bopscast.
Huh. I
Well-
love video games.
3 left. All right.
What? Oh.
This, you may have noticed this. 2014 has ended. We are now in the holy year of Waluigi 2015.
So I have a topic I'd like to talk. Since 2014 just ended and Game of the Year has just ended, let's talk about Game of the Year. 2015.
Do you
Alright.
have a game of the year?
Of 2015? No. But what's yours, Jeff?
The year just started, son of a so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your topic. You talk about it.
You tell us what your game of the year 2015 is, Mr. Man.
What's coming out in the last 3 days? Shit, nothing.
Was it Necropara?
Oh, yeah, Necropara. No. Nope. Not falling for this bear trap.
No,
Let's
but
talk about 2014, Jeff. I like your style.
2014. Well, the question is anything in the gaming year of 2014 what has stuck out? Not necessarily game of the year. It can be something bad. It can be the worst game you ever played.
Let me think about that.
There's a lot of awful shit that happened in 2014.
2014 was an unfortunate year of broken ass games.
Let's do
coming
this.
out.
Let's start with like a good game that we all liked, and then we can go to a bad one. Just keep alternating until it gets not fun anymore.
Okay.
All right, so I'm game.
I can start with a good one. Lightning Returns was very good.
Didn't play it. Don't want to.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me explain myself.
I know you loved it because dress up.
Yeah, dress up. Dress up is great. Real answer. Shadow
Dress up.
Mordor was surprisingly good.
Yeah, it was. I never finished it, but
I didn't
did
finish
play
it
it so
either.
much I broke my hand.
I thought it would be like total trash, but it turns out it was. Wait, you broke your hand?
Yeah, I gave myself
Oh, yeah, you
tendonitis
totally
in my
did.
thumb.
Jeez.
Do you play video games like guys in commercials, or they just like actually throw the controller around?
No, it's just I have really tiny hands, and the Xbox controller is not
This-
designed
is
for
that
people
like
with
an
really
Xbox
tiny hands.
Controller that's smaller for tiny, delicate hands,
I
right?
ended up buying an Xbox One controller, which is much more comfortable.
I bet.
I have to say that having used all 4 of controllers from PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, and Xbox One, the Xbox One controller is the most comfortable.
I've used the DualShock 4, but I don't find a reason to use it like voluntarily. I still like the 360 controller the best.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just
guess.
familiarity. I don't know.
It,
Everyone has different hands.
The
Pretty much.
PS4 controller, or DualShock 4, is, people who actually know things. The ones we used at the place I was working, where we tested video games for 8 to 12 hours a day, they did not hold up at all. Like, the triggers got really mushy, and, like, the rubber fell off of the analog sticks. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, sometimes I'd go help the PS4 team, and I'd be like, how do you play with these things? They're so horrible. And they'd be like, yeah, I just get used to it. It's like, well,
Yeah, people say most people say the Wii U gamepad feels real bad. But for
Oh,
me
it is real bad.
It does
personally,
not feel good.
for me personally, with my hands, it fits perfectly. And
Really, a rectangle fits your hands perfectly.
I mean, no, it's comfortable for me. It's weird.
For me, the Wii U controller was so bad that I even did not count it as a candidate for controller that
Like
regular
the Pro
people might
controller
want
is
to use.
pretty good.
Wow.
The gamepad is
The
atrocious.
gamepad, I mean, it was just ugh.
Yeah.
It's not configured for people who play video games.
I like the Sega Genesis controller with the 6 buttons. It's probably the best controller in the year of our Lord 2015.
Of course you'd say that. Old man Archim Cola.
The mode button makes me feel like I'm in charge.
Really though, I mean, like the only good controller is the Power Glove. We can all agree on that.
The only good controller is a mouse and keyboard.
The only good controller is a dead controller. Speaking of video games in the 2014 Shuffle
Archim,
Night
what was
the best.
your least favorite video game?
My least favorite video game in 2014? Oh, geez, I don't tend to play bad games.
I've got one.
I'm just gonna be like, I guess
I got one.
Unity looked bad.
I got one.
That's not an answer. Sponge, what's your least favorite game?
I played the beta of Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it was
I remember that.
horrible.
Oh, I forgot about that. He did.
Sponge and I played the beta of Elder Scrolls Online together.
It was
so sorry.
so unpleasant.
You were like trying to trick yourself, like, well, this could be kind of fun, and I was just like, no, Sponge,
There
you
were
can't.
parts of it that could have been fun if it were a single-player game, but it was a really shitty MMO instead.
I think it's dead already. It's got to be dead already.
Yeah, probably.
It's not dead, or at least not yet, because they're planning a current generation relaunch in 2015.
Yeah, it goes on a shittier platform.
So I guess if it was dead, they wouldn't plan to re-release it.
I heard that the PvP was good, but I don't really care about PvP in games that aren't specifically about PvP, and especially not in an Elder Scrolls game. So I was like, this is dumb, and I hate it. Also, who launches a $60 plus $15 a month subscription game in the year of our Lord 2014?
Carbine Studios and NCSoft. I hear WildStar's also not doing so hot. No.
Video games might be dead, folks.
Maybe the MMO cow has finally kicked the butt.
It's been sucked dry.
The teats of the cow are withered.
Like one MMO still does really well. Oh well, like
that's
Final Fantasy 14 had the worst possible launch. The game was trash, and the relaunch made it not only good, but financially successful as well.
That's
and
cool.
Still doing good now, and to be quite honest, that's crazy. An MMO that runs for a year that created large amounts of debt, and then they relaunch it, and all of a sudden it's great, and everyone's back and happy. Woo! That takes dedication.
I think the difference with that is they couldn't afford to just throw away the IP and leave that a blemish on the Final Fantasy career, or whatever you want to call it.
I feel like they're turning the entire franchise around since like 14 happened and that was amazing. Then Linear Returns wasn't the worst video game ever made, so maybe 15 will be good. I'm hopeful.
Maybe they could stop making them.
No.
They sell too well for that to happen.
No. People buy them up.
It was worth a shot. Personally, I've never played a Final Fantasy of
Your
any
vendetta
sort.
against all anime will have to keep going. I'm sorry.
Anime must die.
It's not like
I'll never let it die.
Final Fantasies are similar enough that they're cash cowing the series. Every single one is different enough.
they are a little bit with their re-releases and
okay, I have to admit
iOS
that, yes.
ports and stuff. That's
$10 iOS ports that aren't any good.
We'll put the $10 iOS port on Steam. Make a quick $7.
Nice math there. I'm really happy. So, Jeff, what's your favorite game in 2014? Or a game you liked?
2014 was not a great game for Jaffe.
Aw.
Because I mean, I think I played 4 games that came out even this year.
Oh.
Sounds right.
Yes, not a lot of games to pick from. Uh,
Well,
most of the year I played Final Fantasy 14.
yeah, that gripped you pretty hard.
Out of the unanimous best games of 2014, there's Bayonetta 2, but I actually own a Wii U, but I don't have Bayonetta 2.
Oh,
You should
jeez.
Bayonetta too.
Which is, I can't even explain it myself.
I'm gonna have to confiscate your Wii
It
U's.
is.
Everyone
Yeah.
in the call who
I
hasn't
Bought a
finished
Wii U at
Bayonetta 2,
launch.
You got a Wii U? Jesus.
just send me your Wii U's if you're not gonna play Bayonetta 2. Come on, it's.
I am gonna play it, and the Wii U does actually get use, so it's not like I haven't used it.
I watch Crunchyroll on it. From Belgium.
All right, I'm definitely confiscating it, son of a boogie.
No, I watch Crunchyroll on my PS3. Come on, son.
Oh. Damn it! So close.
Gotcha.
Didn't play any of the broken games. I don't think
Did-
any of us did. Did any of us play Unity, Watch Dogs, Master Chief Collection?
Some
No.
of
I think
us
some of
played
us have played
Watch
Watch
Dogs.
Pods
Dogs.
and I both
Oh.
played Watch Dogs. I have like this.
Man,
well,
that
Assassin's
was-
Creed is good, and then it was look at E3, so let's try it. And then I did, and boy, that is.
It was a dark
It's not
week.
my most disappointing game.
When
ever.
both of you were like, "Man, this game is shit."
Like Pods and I just had our heads in our hands, just like shaking our heads, going like, maybe video games are fucked. Actually, maybe I don't want
Yeah.
to play this anymore. It was.
It looked so
Abysmal.
cool, but it wasn't.
Yeah, the E3 trailer looks
It
so
wasn't
good.
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was early 2014 and really set the stage for Ubisoft. Oh my god.
That wasn't my most disappointing video game of 2014, though. Not by a long
No.
shot.
What was your most disappointing video game of
My
2014?
most disappointing video game of 2014 was The Evil Within.
Oh yeah.
You all
yeah.
know my infinite love for Resident Evils and Resident Evil 4 specifically. So, like, Shinji Mikami making another photo horror game that's like Resident Evil 4. Yes, I will have a boner forever from that concept.
You should see a doctor.
Well, no, I can't. So I bought Evil Within at launch. I almost skipped school to play it. Thank God I didn't.
I would
It
have
came
been
out.
so
It came out
disappointing.
early in the middle of the night. So I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot before I go to bed. Go to bed happy. And then I tried to do the tutorial, and
Then you cried into your pillow.
it's a stealth game suddenly, kind of like Amnesia, and you can't shoot anybody. I'm like, okay, this is a weird way to introduce your action adventure horror game, but whatever. And then I get to like what's basically ripped off of the village scene from Resident Evil 4, and I have 3 bullets, and everything one hits me, and they expect me to stealth, but I can't actually stealth because it's secretly like a section where you're supposed to have like a bunch of ammo and shoot people, but that's not possible because I have no ammo. And that's at that point I realized, wait, this is total trash. So that was kind of crushing, actually.
Oh.
It's more disappointing than Watch Dogs in the sense that because you don't respect Ubisoft, but you respect the creator of Resident Evil coming back in
a
its
big name
own.
studio makes a bad game. Like, okay, yeah, sure, they probably got fucked by suits or something. Like, Shinji fucking Mikami makes a bad horror game. That almost sounds unspeakable, even when I'm saying it now. That's like saying Kamiya is making a bad action game.
Did they say that the studio was already closing or something?
I don't know what happened to the studio. I don't think it sold well. Because, like, the only people who played it were tricking themselves and thinking, like, well, this is good because of all these reasons, except it's not. Like, nothing about the game makes sense. It's schizophrenic and it's a big fucking disaster.
Gosh, what if his studio totally busts and he's forced to go back to like Capcom?
I think he's got enough money
Awkward.
squirreled away to...
He would probably be welcome back at Platinum before he went back to Capcom.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah, Platinum, yeah, definitely.
I don't know if it's Mikami's fault or anything. It could be, like, a number of reasons.
It's seeing as well.
I'd be willing to believe he's good under restrictions, like how George Lucas was okay when people like second guessed him. Because it just sounds like somebody told Shinji Mikami to make a horror game, and then just like they had a scattergun approach to what it should be. So like the end result is just something that doesn't make any sense at all within the context of itself. I'd have a lot of opinions on it. I should probably write like a "Here's why I think video games are fucked" article sometime. But yeah, that's mine. Chim, what you think of one?
Like like I said, I don't really play bad video games, so
That must have been like a Sword of the Stars for you in the year 2014, though.
no, because Sword of the Stars in whenever Sword of the Stars 2 like really made me gun shy about getting my hopes up. So I'm
you
still
dated forever.
so mad about Sword of the Stars 2. Let's talk about that. That
All right,
that is
sure.
awful.
Talk about Sword of the Stars too. Whatever.
It has made me not like get really excited and pre-order things, and that's how I avoid games that look bad, because I'm like, oh, that looks cool, but what if it isn't? What if it's not cool?
I'll never trust again.
I really won't. It's terrible. Don't pre-order. Don't get DLC passes. Just knock it off, everybody.
Stay in
You're
your
hurting
house.
yourself and me.
Never
And I
go
love
outside.
I don't
Never
think
hope.
I pre-ordered anything since Borderlands 2.
Mm.
I got my mother's verse on that one, but I haven't even bought the pre-sequel.
There's
Because
not
I
really
was
much of a reason to pre-order games anymore, except for like a $10% discount, I guess.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, like sometimes they give you some exclusive in-game items.
I cannot
That
think
will
of a
end up
single
being
time
DLC.
where getting an exclusive in-game item has ever actually helped me or
Yeah,
made the
nah.
experience better. Actually,
I was.
Well, if it did, then people would be mad.
okay, actually, there's a good point behind this. So the Evil Within had a pre-order exclusive that gave you a shotgun and a bunch of ammo for pre-ordering it, and that
Nice.
makes the village section
Nice.
possible.
Sounds good.
That's how fucking broken that game is. You need pre-order DLC to actually like have an easier time to get through like a basic intro section. It's on chapter fucking 3. God damn it! Should you fucking like,
Ladderface gave me some kind of deluxe edition of Dragon Age Inquisition.
It doesn't
And
just
it
have
gave
like a
me-
horse armor.
It gives you like a cool sword or
Huh.
cool weapon that has flames on it, which is, it's not really. I mean, it's a little bit better than the default weapons you can get. So that was cool.
I mean, there's theoretically nothing wrong with giving a bonus to pre-orders and season passes and whatever. This is some companies have taken it a little bit too far.
I pre-ordered the Stanley Parable.
Oh yeah, you
That
did.
was good.
Yeah, you did.
Stanley Parable was real good.
For those not in the know, I'm the animator for the Stanley Parable. That's why we talk about it.
I haven't played the Stanley Parable, so I don't know
You
nothing about
haven't-
nothing.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
really,
basically like
really.
betraying me. You know that, right?
Look, I know some of you guys like your walking forward exploration games.
There have been a lot of those this year that I am very happy about. There was Ethan Carter. That was a good one that I really
was
liked.
such
It was
a good
really
video
pretty.
game. Ah, that game was so good.
Ethan Carter?
Please play Ethan Carter. Yeah.
Oh, you finally got around to finishing it?
No, I finished it like
Oh.
3 days
There's-
after it came out.
and
That
then
was when I
there's
wanted to nerd out about with you,
The
but you said
Talos
no.
Principle, really good.
That's
I
good,
haven't
yeah.
finished it yet because it's really hard. There's what else came out recently? Ether 1. I haven't finished
Is
that
that-
one either
is
because
that
it
recent?
takes a lot of. Ether 1?
Yeah.
You just gave it to me. I don't know when it came out.
It's recent
but
for
gave
you.
it
Let
to
me.
me.
Yeah.
Some other like in QB, the Atlas Cube. I don't know.
Quib.
Quib. I started that one, but it was too easy, so I quit it after a while. I'll finish them all eventually. So far, nothing has been as good as Antechamber, which is the paragon of walking first-person puzzles. But someday. Actually, I'd have to say Antechamber is my favorite game ever.
Really.
Really?
That's powerful.
Yeah.
Did you play it like 7 times or something crazy?
I've played it several times, yes.
Nice.
It's really, like, incredibly relaxing. Like, the music is soothing and just the simplicity. So, like, if I'm really stressed out and I start playing that, it's very relaxing.
I don't get how you can be relaxed by weird mind-bending and non-Euclidean geometry.
It's not, I mean... I don't know.
That would confuse me more than anything.
Well, like, I've played it enough times that I know where everything is, and I expect everything that happens. So
Fair enough. What else? What else? Chimp, do you have any favorites? Instead of anti-favorites?
What, didn't I say I had
Did
a
you?
favorite? But
No.
I did. Wow, did I not?
You didn't.
Wow. No, I did. I said Shuffle Knight way earlier.
Did you?
You're a liar. I said
Maybe that's when I
Shuffle
was
Knight
stopping
for
in my
certain.
room about Shinji Mikami.
Doesn't even listen to me when I say Shovel Knight was one of the finest games of 2014.
I was so like ready to believe that it wasn't. Then I bought it and played it, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's really good.
Really fucking good.
It's fairly good Mega Man.
I really like Drakengard 3. I played that this year too.
Was
Yeah,
it
but-
as insane? Did it end up being as insane as Drakengard 1?
So it starts off incredibly campy and silly, and then it like secretly keeps getting sneakier and sneakier about being depressing and fucking insane until it like just tips its hand in the fourth branching path. And it's more playable than Drakengard 1 is, so I enjoyed it on the whole. I enjoy video games that are weird and try something stupid instead of like, hey, here's a game that's really, really well polished, but it's boring as shit.
I mean,
That's right.
the end bosses of Drakengard 1, where you play a rhythm game with a giant stone baby in the current day
Spoilers
Tokyo
for
or whatever.
Drakengard 3. It does that, but weirder. For the last
Weirder?
possible fucking way weirder.
wow.
Come on.
I'm
Am I
not
supposed to
kidding.
buy that?
No,
As you're fighting
Drakengard
the
3
stone
gets
baby,
weird.
it is having its own babies.
It's a You're not too far off, actually.
What?
What?
A baby is giving birth to more babies.
Through her eyeball. Yeah.
Babies
What?
having babies.
That's no good.
It's Drakengard 3 is a weird fucking game. That and another Nipponishi software game, which will not be named because those are grody. Those are my favorite anime games of 2014.
Wait. What?
Yeah. Oh, and Atelier, Eska, and Logi. Letterface and I were gonna nerd out about that later.
Anime games.
I'm an anime man. I work hard, I play hard. Puts barrel on back of truck. So that's all I've got.
Alright.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah.
good.
2014 was overall, but the big titles are in 2015, waiting to be delayed to 2016.
Are they?
Well, I have a list. I'm gonna list some games that are supposedly coming out in 2015.
Okay.
Alright.
Let me get through the list, and then you can look at the list and say that game is gonna suck.
Alright.
In order of release: Dying Light, Evolve,
Yeah.
The Order 1868,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Type 0 HD,
Ooh.
Bloodborne.
Eh.
That's interesting.
I don't like Dark Souls 2 as much as I thought I would.
Mortal Kombat X.
Wait, wasn't Bloodborne being made by the guy who made Dark Souls 1, though?
Demon Souls.
Dark Souls 2 was made by the
Demon
B
Souls.
team.
They're the same
Yeah.
guy. I
From
don't know what
software,
sort of us
yeah.
is splitting hairs there.
Yes. Okay.
Well, it's more whatever. Doesn't matter. Keep going.
It's the same exact director for Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1.
Yeah, so, like, wouldn't you
No.
be excited about that? Because,
I would. I don't like Dark Souls 2 though.
yeah, but he didn't make Dark Souls 2.
Didn't he?
No, he had nothing to do with the direction
Weird.
of Dark Souls
Well,
2.
still not super hyped about it.
Something you can wait on.
Pretty much.
Continue, Jeff.
Sorry.
Mighty Number 9. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Batman Arkham Knight.
I'm kind of hyped about that because
Yeah.
WB Montreal was fucking terrible. They are bad at Batman. I did not like Arkham Origins so much I can't talk about how much I didn't like it.
We can talk about it in a bit.
Okay. Keep going, though. I just wanted to interject.
Resident Evil HD. Tom Clancy's The Division. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. My personal favorite.
I'm super hyped for that, too, somehow again.
Cautious.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Wah, wah.
That's not coming out in 2015.
Probably not. Persona 5. Maybe 2015. Persona 4. Dancing All Night.
I'm also, like, unironically excited about Persona 4 Dancing
You're
All Night.
screaming like a schoolgirl about it.
Wait, Son of Us is excited about Persona. What?
I
Yeah.
literally have a teddy doll that Letterface mailed to me. It's on my lap right now.
What foolishness is this?
No Man's Sky. Just Cause 3.
Oh, No Man's Sky.
Rise of the Tomb Raider. Uncharted 4, Thief's End. Halo 5, Guardians. Zelda for the Wii U. Final Fantasy 15, also a maybe.
That's not coming out in 2015.
And the unequivocally Game of the Year 2015, I'm saying it now, Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2 Sister Generation.
You are so... I know you're joking, but you are so vile right now for saying that.
So I want to talk about No Man's Sky.
Yeah, okay, can we say bet that No Man's
It
Sky is
looks
going to be
cool.
trash?
I want it to be good, but I bet it won't be. And I'm not going to pay any money for it until I know for sure.
It's not a smart game to buy at launch, at the very least.
Yeah.
I have absolutely no faith in No Man's Sky.
But if
Yeah.
you don't buy it at launch, how can you find a planet and
name
land
it
on
after
it
your-
and name it after your dong?
And you walk around for 5 minutes on Dongaloid Beta Zeta 9. And
That's
then
not what
fly
my
off.
dong is named, son of
Okay, what's your
a-
dong's name, Archimp Cola?
My dog's name is Mr. Tiddlewinks.
Oh, I thought you said your dong.
I also thought you said your dong.
I did. I
Yeah.
did. My dog's
Oh.
name is
Okay.
Mr. Tiddlewinks.
His dog's name is Bear.
Does
Yeah,
it have a
jeez.
collar around it?
It's got a top hat. Sometimes it's
Okay.
got a Mega Man helmet. It's fine.
It's got a sweet scar pointing straight at it.
Oh no.
Okay. This is getting weird. I don't
So,
know.
yeah.
No Man's
I'm
No
not-
Man's Sky seems like it's gonna be way more bare bones than everyone is imagining.
If
It's-
I
Yeah.
had like 5 file cabinets full of weed, I'd be really interested in No Man's Sky.
I can already guarantee you it's not going to be anything what anybody imagines it's going to be because it's so impossible to be what you imagine it to be.
Yeah,
it's,
no,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I'm trying to remain, I'm fighting my own pessimism, but I don't believe it's gonna be good, but I want
it's
it to be
easy
good.
to look at it and like, oh, but that's exploring
But
the
it's
entirety
so
of space. It's so
pretty.
amazing and pretty, but yeah.
Is it pretty?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I'm
pretty.
so unimpressed by video game graphics anymore.
it
It's-
has colors.
Yeah, well, you're a special case, son of a. So you're really weird. A lot
Yay.
of things graphics related. I
Now,
don't know what's up with you, Miss Son of O's. It's like working in modeling all day makes you hate graphics for some reason.
you gotta hate your job.
I like my
Well,
job.
no, you don't.
Alright.
It's just that nowadays there's so many gray and brown games that when a game uses vibrant and primary colors, I appreciate it, and that's why it's attractive to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yet another reason why Antichamber is so good.
I agree.
So, Witcher 3, I should be excited about, but I didn't finish either Witcher 1 or Witcher 2.
I finished Witcher 1, and I remember
I'm really
thinking
bad
highly
at
of 2.
RPGs. Like, holy shit. I love
RPGs
playing
are
them,
really long.
but I'm really bad at finishing them.
The Witcher is a little bit different. Like Witcher is a game that can be really difficult or really easy based on a decision you make before the encounter starts.
Yeah.
So it can be really... You can die in 2 seconds if you go in unbuffed or not placing any traps. But if you do, you kill the monsters in 2 seconds, and you're like, oh, well. So I can tell that some people will have real trouble getting through that game.
The Witcher 1's on my backlog, but it started doing some weird graphic stuff when I tried to play it last, so I was like, okay, I guess I'm done here.
I got halfway through The Witcher 1 and I was starting to enjoy it, but then like a lot of weird bugs started cropping up, like I couldn't finish quests, and then like it just started crashing, and I was like, right.
That sounds like CD Projekt Red to me.
So the game was actually running perfectly fine for me when I was playing, because I just played over like 3 days straight, like skipping high school days, I think, for some reason, because Witcher 2 is coming out. And I just realized there's far too much fucking walking in this game, so I started ripping apart the code, and I made Geralt walk 6 times as fast as he should have. And
that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it made the game way more playable and like way more quicker, just kind of more fun. Man. But it did some weird shit, like his face would turn into a troll's face. Just randomly. So I'd walk into a tavern and then he'd have like the axe would be parented to Geralt's head bone. His jaw would be stretched down to his pelvis and his eyeballs would be like on the other side of the room, and he'd just like look at this horrible fucking like polygon monster, but he would like animate totally fine. So
and then he'd bang a barmaid.
And then I had him bang a barmaid. No joke. And it fucking stayed during the sex cutscene. So it was hilarious.
I don't see the downside to this.
Yeah, it was hilarious. It was actually great because it didn't do any serious game-breaking bugs. It just made the game look like a surrealist painting, pretty much.
Sounds fine to me.
So if you want to play The Witcher 1, crank the walk-up speed to like 6.
Oh, man.
Well, on Witcher 3, you get a horse.
Nice. I love horse.
Open world.
I'm curious how they're going to do open world, because like a lot of companies are starting to try open worlds for the first time. Like there's that new Zelda, and then there's The Witcher 3, which I don't think CD Projekt Red has ever done an actual open world thing.
Dragon Age Origin is open world.
Yeah, that's BioWare's
Inquisition.
first time.
I mean, Inquisition, not Origin.
A whole lot of these things on this list are open world. Like even Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain is supposedly
I'm not sure
open
I like
world.
the idea of a Metal Gear Solid open world game, honestly.
Yeah, it seems like, I mean, because it's such a story-driven series. Like, not that I played any of them, but
yeah.
I've watched Archie Cola play a bunch of them.
Yeah, you have, because they're the greatest, and Metal Gear Solid 3 is the greatest goddamn video game.
Behind Peace Walker, Metal Gear Solid 3 is the greatest video game ever made.
Wow, you are cruising for prison, son of a bitch.
We will have a fight later, I promise you. So like half the reason I play Metal Gear Solid games is because I'd like to see Kojima go fucking insane while writing a script. And like it's much more concentrated in like 2 or 3 or 4 even. When it's just like a series of encounters.
I hate 4 so much. 4 is so bad.
Yeah, 4 is a bad game.
But yeah, so like I don't see how you can do that in an open world game. Like
you can't.
You'll find a way.
I've never seen a game do it right.
Inquisition did it okay in terms of like.
Yeah.
You couldn't really fuck yourself over in terms of cutting off content. I don't know. I really liked Inquisition.
Inquisition is a good game, although it shouldn't have been, but it is.
It's what Skyrim should have been, honestly.
Yeah.
I have a surprise entry to the list.
Okay.
Promising 2015 video games.
Yeah.
Grim Dawn has started to add the first parts of Act 3 to their beta build. And if you love Monsters Click like I do, then you might want to check that out. It's pretty good.
What's your favorite Monsters Click?
That's such a hard... I think Torchlight 2 is the best one design-wise. Yeah. It's really good. Diablo 3 is very accessible. Torchlight 2 is also accessible. Path of Exile is not that accessible, but it's rewarding.
Would you like a sheer grid that makes no sense?
They're all good, except for maybe Marvel Heroes 2015. I don't like that one. I'm gonna give it another chance as soon as.
Pods is playing it. He seemed to like it.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna tell people what to like. I'm just saying. No. I don't
Actually,
care
you're
for
the
it
only
currently.
person I know who didn't like it.
Yeah. I'm a rebel.
There's nothing wrong with not liking something that's popular.
No, that's just surprising because he really likes Monsters Click and like.
I do. I love Monsters
Maybe
Click
it's
so
your
much.
evil within. Maybe like a man who desires
Maybe.
Monsters Click forever, but he finds
Maybe.
a Monsters Click that he should like and he doesn't.
Maybe, yeah. But yeah, Grim Dawn looks like a good update to Titan Quest. It's good to see those guys are employed.
Yeah. Jobs are good. Have a job.
Titan Quest still has the best looking water.
That's probably true.
I don't know
in
how they
terms
managed to
of
do it.
Monsters Click, probably. Is,
Okay, Monsters
I mean,
Click,
in
yeah.
terms for a game that old, it has amazing looking water. Like,
Yeah.
any video, it looks better than the water in Dragon Age Inquisition.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Dragon Age Inquisition yet because I am similarly a rebel in that I don't like Dragon Age.
I've never played. I played a
Says
while
Archer and
of
Cola.
Origins and never played Dragon Age 2.
The
And I
man who
didn't
goes
like
to
Origins.
Dragon Age Dice.
I do that to hang out with friends. It's different.
I
They're-
know.
It's
It's
like not everyone who plays
with
Dungeons and
friends.
Dragons loves Dungeons or Dragons, Mr. Man.
Yeah.
I love dragons, let me tell you.
I played Pathfinder, even though I don't really like Pathfinder.
Yeah. I miss Dice.
Me too.
Same.
Stupid pods.
Fucking pads. Having a jab.
We should destroy this hotel.
Can I share a game I'm
No.
excited for in 2014? A
Yes.
lot.
Of course.
Sure.
Final Fantasy 15 demo.
Oh, okay. That's. Nah,
That's
it makes
play the
sense.
15
More likely to
demo.
come out than the actual game.
The
for
15
sure.
demo will tell me so much about 15 and whether or not I should be in hype mode or not. Because if it's a good
Did-
combat system like Lightning Returns is, then yes, I'm all in.
Did 13 have a demo?
Nah.
No, but they like announced that like Type 0 HD is going to come with a 15 demo.
Oh, okay.
All
That's
the
smart.
this would be like one of the first ones I think to have like a demo. Like I
Yeah, I
guess there
can't
was
think of another
PlayStation
one.
sampler discs that had like 30 minutes of I don't know. Final Fantasy demos are weird, guys.
I suppose they never needed to make a demo because Final Fantasy.
Yeah, they like sold
They
themselves.
were always
into
good, so no one knew like, oh, I'm gonna buy a Final Fantasy main game and it's going to be it's going to be trash.
I remember in high school, I got a videotape, a VHS tape from Square Enix that was just some footage of Final Fantasy VII that apparently they were just sending it out to people who had like PlayStation Magazine subscriptions or whatever.
Huh.
It was really weird.
Do you still have it? I kind of want to see that.
No, but it's just
Aw.
like cutscenes and field footage. Like you wouldn't get anything. It was just like a direct commercial, basically. Like, here's some.
Here's this video game. You should buy it.
Here,
I
go
remember
buy
my
it. Go
brother's,
buy it.
like having to drive all over like a town to find a copy of Final Fantasy VII when that came out. That's how fucking popular that franchise was. And now it's not at all.
I remember playing it and my dad reading the text aloud because he wanted me to stop playing it. I knew his strategy.
Wow, that's
It's like if
smart.
if I annoy him enough, he'll stop playing and I'll watch TV. Even though I said yes, you can play video game. I'm in your head, old man.
Besides that, the only thing I'm excited for is Atelier Chalet, which is another anime
I
game.
have no idea what you just said.
Of course you wouldn't. It's super obscure anime games because I don't get excited from normal video games anymore. I'm basically to heroin at this stage instead of smoking like
You can smoke heroin, by the way.
Can you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know very little about
That's how
heroin.
most people consume heroin.
I thought you shot it in your bloodstream or something.
People who are super addicted to it do that. But you can also snort it, you can smoke it.
I've never consumed heroin. This may
Neither
be
have I.
obvious.
But I know a lot of people who did a lot of drugs in the 2000s.
Oh yes, the drug craze.
Yeah.
The drug
Sure.
crimes.
The drug craze of forever and ever and ever.
Yeah.
Chimp,
Yeah.
you want to say a thing about Batman Arkham Knight?
Yes, I'm super excited that Rocksteady is back at the helm of a Batman game because WB Montreal was really fucking bad at it. Arkham Origins was a fucking bad game.
Wasn't it kind of buggy? And they're like, no, we're not going to patch it anymore.
It was extremely buggy. And they're like, yeah, well, sucks to be you, I guess. And the combat was, it had a weirdly off-kilter rhythm that it felt like it was just bad Batman combat, but it was in a Batman game, and it's really weird.
Really messed with me.
It threw me off my game, and I couldn't be cool and Batman, and I never had any of those real I feel like Batman moments in that game. I always felt like I feel like this game is garbage, but I want to see what happens at the end because I'm already this far in.
Yeah, I understand. It's just sad that WB was Warner Brothers were like, we need to capitalize on this franchise because Rocksteady is going to take another 1 or 2 years. So we need to get another studio to make another Batman game so we can have the money.
I hate that thinking.
Yeah, they should have just let Rocksteady take their time and
Cough, cough, Ubisoft, cough, cough.
I can't. There has to be, like this bubble has to burst sometime, right? I mean, fucking. Look at
with
Ubisoft.
Unity that had 10 teams working on it and the
Fucking Valkyria
biggest
Chronicles
budgets in
outsold it.
gaming, and
And
it
it was
still
still
didn't
garbage.
work. But
God,
I like
games
how
are
they doubled
stupid.
down with the
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed
Yeah,
series.
there were
this
2 of
year.
them last year.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
They're both bad. I think Rogue was bad. No one talked about it anyways.
No, I don't think anybody knew about it. And then
Yeah,
when
no,
they did, they
nobody
were like,
just.
eh.
Who wants to play 2 Assassin's Creed games, especially once you play Unity?
That
and
sounds
it's broken?
poisonous.
Yeah,
It
I
sounds
think
fucking
they both
poisonous.
released like a week within each other too, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. So
Yeah.
that's not helpful.
Yeah.
And they started patching
It's
features out of Unity
suicidal.
to make it run. God, video games have gone insane.
Yeah. I burned out on Assassin's Creed after getting halfway through Brotherhood, so.
I burned out at halfway through Black Flag when fucking Uplay ate my saves. So
Damn.
Burned out too, even though I kind of
But-
want to see stuff finish.
But you ended up really liking 3, right?
me?
Son of Bozo? Yeah.
No, 3's shit.
But you played it for like ages.
Yeah, I played it. Doesn't mean I liked it. I mean, I played
That's
it to
right, you
completion,
were a
but
broken
every
human being.
fucking waking moment was awful anguish.
I love it.
Fucking Sammy Sponge, I played Final Fantasy 13 in a single sitting in one day. Why do you think I have good ideas? Why do you think I operate like a normal human being anymore? You should know
Look, I
that.
temporarily forgot, okay?
It's okay. Just I remind you.
It says a lot that you'd be willing to spend hours and hours on Assassin's Creed 3, but you gave up on The Evil Within.
That does say a lot.
The Evil Within physically hurt me. Like it's the only time I had like actual unbridled like, yeah, this game's gonna be good. I'm gonna like this a lot.
Oh,
The Evil
I
Within was a
didn't.
betrayal sponge. It
yeah, the
stabbed the
pain
knife
of
in his
broken
back.
dreams.
It
Aw.
took away his innocence.
Yeah,
Being
because I had
evil
that to
within
begin
won't
with.
bring back his partner, Sponge.
Oh. Oh.
Fucking Assassin's Creed 3, what a shithole.
What you mean? Is no one here excited for the brand new Assassin's Creed game,
No.
Assassin's Creed Victory?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
What do you mean, no?
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Yes, they already
Yeah,
leaked
Isn't
it.
it set in
I am-
revolutionary France, which everyone wanted
quotation
like
marks.
5 years ago?
I thought it was in
Unity
London.
is France, though, right?
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Unity
Yeah.
is the French Revolution. So
Victory is in
Oh.
London.
That already
Uh,
happened. Huh.
who cares about London?
I don't
That's
know. It's got a big river in it.
Yeah,
it's
I
got
guess. Rain is there.
it's got a big clock. What to do?
I bet you end up breaking into or out of the Tower of London.
I bet you.
Hmm.
I bet you meet Jack the Ripper and he's an assassin.
Oh God.
Probably.
I
If
bet you-
it's
I
the
bet
right
you meet
time frame,
Sherlock Holmes and
definitely.
He's like a fucking Templar or something. Maybe he's a fictional character.
Yeah.
But isn't the Order 18 whatever's set in London?
Sure.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's not.
So is 2015 like the year of London because there's Bloodborne, there's the Assassin's Creed game, there's The Order.
I'm cautiously optimistic about the Order.
Why?
It's already coming up pretty soon.
It looks like
Next
an
month.
It looked alright.
No, it doesn't. There's that trailer where it's like there's a guy backing away from a monster, and then like it gives you brief gameplay control to shoot the monster, but the second it gets close to you, it brings you back into a cutscene. Like,
Look,
video
I
games.
think it's long since
I
stopped.
feel like you should stop telling us what our opinions are. It was
I'm
just
just
sort of
saying,
well,
I'm just saying, like, this is so baffling because I'm so
Look,
jaded at this point.
it's an E3 trailer. Of course, it's gonna be like that.
Video
I'm
games are
just
dead, though.
just on the strength of like
Okay.
the setting, and it looks alright. I don't know.
the gameplay footage that they showed looked like it was a competent third-person shooter. That's all I know about it.
Fair enough, I guess.
Could be alright.
Could be fun.
And you always gotta appreciate, especially now, a new IP.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be broken up if it's not good.
Watch Dogs was a new IP.
Yeah, I wasn't too broken up that Watch Dogs was not good.
Yeah.
It looked
Also,
like it was
Watch
gonna be
Dogs was
good.
a new IP, but it was the Ubisoft template.
Yeah.
It didn't really do.
Who's making the order?
I don't know.
I actually don't know.
But I hope that they use By Joe for Oscar Mike. I say, we are Oscar Mike. That would be good.
Ready at Dawn. Huh.
Who?
Ready at Dawn. That's
They made.
The same people who made the God of War portable game.
They also played Okami to the Wii.
they're okay.
It seems
I
like
did not
they
play
also
any of
made the
the-
Daxter game. Ugh.
Portable game. Portable God of Wars.
Yes,
Happy.
Chains of Prometheus was alright. I think.
I wanted to, but I did not own a portable.
Yeah, PlayStation Portable was a bad idea. I'm not sure the Vita is any better. I haven't.
Oh, your cat has something to say about the
Let me
PlayStation
tell you
Portable.
about the PlayStation Vita.
Tell me about the
The PlayStation Vita is a machine
Made
for
for
anime
animes.
games and nothing else.
Yeah.
Literally nothing else. If you want to play Senran Kagura and other very niche anime titles,
I don't.
like,
I don't.
if you want to play Persona 4 Golden, sure, get a Vita. Otherwise,
Nah.
don't get a Vita.
I might want to play Persona 4 Golden. That might be okay.
Rompa?
Danganronpa. I like Danganronpa a lot.
Yeah. I
bet you
got the
do.
LP for the first one.
You would.
It was alright.
Yeah, I know what I like. I like anime.
I think it's fine that they have a platform where all these games can get ported to, instead of being in localization hell.
Can't you
for
play a
eternity.
lot of like PlayStation games on the Vita?
You can play
Well,
PS1
Crossplay
games.
Vita
or
has
Yeah,
anime games, and the other half are ports.
Ah.
and PS1 games
So-
if you want. The PS TV is
Yeah.
actually a pretty attractive way to play PS Vita games because it's only like $80 now, I think, or something.
Oh, that's not attractive to me.
It's
Yeah,
more
well-
attractive than buying like a Vita for $250 if you're
Okay.
if you're
All right,
inclined
fair
towards
enough.
that.
Fair enough. Break down, son of a. Break
If
down
you're
the
if you're a
TV.
if you're a diseased person who wants to play Senran Kagura and Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth, then the Vita TV just might be for you because you can waste as little dollars as you need to, and still get your twisted anime fix. And be like your
Fantastic.
hero, Mr. Sunbozu. You can play Akiba Strip on your PS TV.
I think that's
Mm.
coming to Steam though, so
It is. I'm gonna buy it because of course I would.
so I don't need your disgusting Vita TV, son of a bozo.
You don't. If you want to play Anime Way of the Samurai, which is an oxymoron, you could just get on Steam in like a month or so.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Way of the Samurai 4. Its character creator looks real fun.
Yeah, Way of the Samurai 4 is a good time. Play it.
Character creator, the most important part of
Never mind, I
any
just
game.
remember the game I want the most this year is Yakuza 5. It's finally getting localized.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
I can't
happening.
believe you didn't talk about that yet.
I forgot about it for some reason. I've been playing Yakuza 4, and that game is
How
so fucking good.
You love all the Yakuzas.
All the Yakuzas except for maybe 3 sometimes.
Which is the one that has like a room full of businessmen
two.
dressed up as babies?
Yeah. Famed gangster
good
Kazuma
cutscene.
Kiryu gets taken to a baby bar, and he has to fight Yakuza members dressed up in diapers going goo goo gaga. At that point, I was like max level, so I was just like shoving their heads through walls and shit and breaking their spines over my knee. And it was the single most surreal moment of playing a video game. I think in 2013 when I played it. Yakuza 2 is a good time. Play Yakuza 2.
Sonobozu,
Yes.
do you have any hopes for Resident Evil HD?
Oh yeah, ton. Wait, what do you mean hopes? It's gonna be great.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know much about it, but a lot of people would be very cautious about a remastered version of their beloved game.
So remastered is actually kind of a misleading title because it doesn't look like they have the source files anymore. So what they did was they upscaled the pre-rendered screens of Resident Evil remastered, like HD for the GameCube. I think they ran it through like some sort of filters because like they added this new system where you can move down the screen and the camera will pan. But the thing is, like, they still rendered out a square, which is what it was because the game was only 4:3. So to make it work for 16:9, they had to like crop out some sections and then kind of like pan the background, depending on where the character is. So that leads me to believe they don't actually have the source files to re-render all the pre-rendered backgrounds properly, because they do look a little blurry in some parts. If they had the source files, it'd be way crisper. That said, yeah, Resident Evil on the fucking Resident Evil on the GameCube on Steam, yes, give me that. Definitely, I'd love that. Even if it's just the normal shitty version.
But you wouldn't need the normal shitty version on Steam.
I mean, it's free to access because I sometimes just like load those up and play them because they're my favorite video games.
They'll always be in your heart, son of bozo.
Or they could be in my hands. I could be playing them like the master I am. There may not be a man alive who is better at tank controls than Mr. Sunbozu. I'm willing to throw that gauntlet down right now.
Right in there, Billy Best.
No, I'm gonna keep talking myself up. This is the Sunbozu ego stroking podcast now.
Okay. Just whip it out.
Praise me, Archimp Cola.
Nah.
Praise me.
Nah, I'm good.
Praise me, Archimp. Praise me, Sponge. Praise me, Jeff.
Don't do it. Don't encourage this behavior.
Harpoon fishing for compliments.
But Dying Light is coming out very soon, and that's a survival horror game.
Fuck all zombie games forever.
Didn't that come out for like Xbox Live Arcade, like all the time ago?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
No,
I think it did.
I think a different Dead Island game came out.
Yeah, isn't that what the original Dead Island devs went on to do, and the other three Dead Island games are like other people trying to capitalize on that IP?
Yes, Techland.
There was that 2D.
There's so many fucking games with zombies. It's too many, too damn many.
I am super tired of zombies too.
I don't give a shit about Dying Light.
Zombies still.
I gave up on zombie games after the one DLC from the original Borderlands that had all the zombies, and I was like, never playing another zombie game again, and I haven't.
I mean, I had fun with Dead Rising when that came out last year.
Dead Rising's fine. That's just a dress-up game.
It's just a dress-up and murdered mindless horror game. Not like zombies are scary game.
Those zombies could be anything. It'd be okay.
Well, I think Resident Evil is still good because they have shit like hunters and stuff. As long as your game has things besides zombies and then different other types of zombies. Sure,
Resident Evil isn't about zombies. It is about biological ordnance weapons or organic weapons or whatever BOW stands for.
Archimp. Stands for bioorganic weapon. BOW.
Okay. I got it on the second try.
You want me to give you a sermon on the T virus and the G virus and the C virus?
No. No.
I can talk about that for days.
No.
Suck my P
I know
virus.
all the Resident Evils.
No.
Intricate plot line.
Shut up, son of bozo. Yeah, I'm not interested in Dying Light.
Me neither.
When will zombies stop selling? Who knows?
Probably never.
They're really easy to make, 'cause you don't have to
It's a really lazy mechanic.
Like, you don't have to give them particularly crafty AI. You don't really have to give them weapons. You don't have to give them motivations or dialogue. You don't have to take much care to make them individually distinct. Because you
Here's
just
an
have to
idea.
make them gross.
So
You know?
I've heard people like equate zombies to like a natural disaster, but like threatening kind of.
Yeah.
What if there's a game where like you were being chased by a typhoon? Like you would walk down the street and a typhoon would be around the corner, and that's like how they get their horror. How fucking great
Well,
would a game like that
like-
be?
What about like Sharknado the game?
That'd be quite something.
like a typical zombie game using actual natural disasters as like the enemies or something. So you're like shooting, I don't know, a hurricane or something.
That
Would be
wouldn't
fucking
too
stupid.
effective.
Seems a little abstract to me.
Yeah, that's why it'd be great. I make
I
video
think
games, I
I
can do
think
that.
people would be like, I don't. What am I doing? What am I even doing here?
Well, true art's not understood in its own time, anyways.
Hmm.
I'm on fire right now. Oops, I started Midgard 2013.
Why?
I was cooking on my Steam list.
Weird.
I think that was the most fun I've ever heard you have with a game.
I'm having fun right now.
Yeah.
Listen to my voice. It's the voice of Son of Bose with fun. It is in his belly or something.
Let's talk about Bloodborne.
Okay.
I have no opinion about Bloodborne.
I don't want to spend $400 to play Bloodborne, but I want to play Bloodborne, so
better spend
I will
money
not
getting-
play Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Well, Bloodborne is probably eventually going to come to PC.
Are you sure? Can you?
Am I sure?
guarantee-
No. I can't guarantee
I
shit.
don't want to pay $400 to play Bloodborne until that changes. Bloodborne looks fine, looks okay, looks good. I'll never know. I'm gonna
don't-
be so sad.
I feel like Dark Souls 2 just came out, so I'm not really like.
Yeah,
Ready
we
for it, I
just
guess?
we just discussed how Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne don't
I mean,
really
like
have
they're the
anything
same
to
kind
do.
of game, though. At least they're that
They
Dark
are the
Souls like
same.
thing.
I mean, it's the same series.
There's similar mechanics,
I
yeah.
mean, like one came out literally just last year, so I'm not sure I really care enough or like need one.
Yeah.
Because like the gap between Dark Souls 1 and 2 is 3-4 years maybe.
What's the ideal gap between a series?
2 or 3 years, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
not
like-
good.
1 year.
I feel like the Elder Scrolls has a good rhythm.
Right.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like,
But they are
released
forced to
Fallout
because
between
it's
there.
such a huge game.
Well, yeah, and there's only the one studio working on it. But it was good because, like, by the time the next one comes out, you've kind of forgotten
you
about all
stop
the
forgetting how much you don't actually like the Elder Scrolls series.
yeah, you've forgotten about all the flaws of the Elder Scrolls series, and you are ready to discover them anew.
Yeah, like,
Plus
oh, this is great. Wait, this
the
is
break
shallow and
between
bad.
games lets them gather enough money to buy Sir Pets to a lunch, so he'll say words in their video.
Yeah.
Do you think if like Assassin's Creed was spanned out like at least one more year between the games, we wouldn't
Yeah,
be
then it
so
would
like
be-
angry about them?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
There's
Sure.
a world of difference. Holy shit.
Because like, we're
Yeah,
all just like, oh, another Assassin's Creed game. I guess it's a Tuesday.
Yeah. Like, even a year would not only have huge effects in quality, but, like, customer fatigue.
The problem is that an Assassin's Creed game where they spend twice as much time on will be better, receive better critically, will sell better than one Assassin's Creed game, but will sell poorer than 2
So,
every year.
so here's a second thought to that. Call of
It's all
Duty.
about money.
Call of Duty makes like a game each year, but nobody's like, oh man, they're making more Call of Duties this year. So,
Well, I mean,
like, to me, it's like, yeah,
people
Call of Duty
are on
is
the
same.
internet all the time, and that's weird. Also, it's never like the same studio. They usually give it to different studios. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Call of Duty. I'm not gonna be the guy that's like
They alternate every year.
Call of Duty, but people do complain about Call of Duty every
It feels like a lot
so-
less than
Yeah.
like the Assassin's Creed games, though. Like even
Well,
when
I
Black
mean-
Flag
But
was
it is-
coming up, was
Well, the
like, oh,
focus
another
of Call
fucking
of
game.
Duty is different, though. The focus is the multiplayer, which gets
Yeah.
stale faster. Cause
So maybe it's like a, I
Like-
guess like the same thing of releasing sports games every year.
Yeah. Even, I mean, even the story campaign takes, what, like 5 or 6 hours?
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
a
As
Call of Duty
opposed
game.
to an Assassin's Creed game, which could take, like, 30 hours because of all the garbage filler side quests all the map
All the follow
collection.
this
I'm
man
so
missions.
sick
Yeah.
of. So people say,
Did you see that screenshot of the map of Unity with all the
Jesus
things?
fucking Christ.
Oh my god.
So people say like Banjo-Kazooie collectathons are dead. No, they're not. They're just fucking Assassin's Creed games now.
Fuck no! Don't mess
No,
with my
you're-
holy genre.
You're right. No, they're worse than Banjo-Kazooie games because each collectible doesn't have a fucking point. At least like when you get musical notes, they give you something.
Ezio got a jiggy.
Let's see Ezio do the jiggy dance. Not gonna
Oh
lie.
man, you should model that and put it on YouTube. Make all the money.
Alright, I'll do
Do
that
it.
first filmmaker or something.
Okay. Good
Good luck.
Good
luck,
luck.
son.
Yeah, so Bloodborne, Assassin's Creed,
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 10,
Most of those games are not things I care about.
No,
But most of the things I
But
care
these-
about
these
are,
are
like,
the big-
first-person puzzle games.
big games.
So,
yeah.
you know,
I mean, if you know of one that's gonna
I
come
can't-
out soon that you're excited
I
for.
can't think of any.
Indie games just kind of spring up suddenly, and they surprise
Yeah.
everybody.
I
Well, it's
was
mostly hard to find them on lists because the release date can change
Yeah.
at any moment.
like there's a lot of early access stuff that I'm trying not to think about because I don't want another space-based DF9 to happen to me.
Oh,
Man, that was Jesus Christ.
my condolences, Sponge.
Oh, hey, breaking news.
Yeah.
Clock Tower spiritual successor titled Nightcry has a live action teaser. I'm fucking pumped for that. I think it's coming out this year. Clock Tower is a good horror game. You heard it here first, folks. Probably, because nobody else listens to obscure horror news sites like I do.
Correct.
I wish there was a place on Steam to check up on games you voted to greenlight. Or you voted to greenlight that got into early access or whatever. Without having to
Well,
actively
they
follow
don't.
them.
They
Like,
have
you just can't...
They,
buried the Greenlight page pretty like it's easy to get to, but they don't want you to care. They don't want you to keep tabs on the Greenlight anymore. They're done with Greenlight. They're
Yeah.
they're not exactly done, but they've stopped publishing which games get greenlit. They just do it in secret now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because people get mad, like, why'd you do that?
Yeah. And also so that, like some real dumb games that somehow get greenlit, that Valve is no longer publicly forced in quotation marks to put that game on Steam.
Yeah.
Also, they were probably the employees were probably just really fucking tired of messing with all the fucking garbage people put up on there.
Yeah.
Thousands of garbage stuff.
Yeah, but some of it looks cool.
I mean, they
some.
probably still have to deal. I'm like I said, they buried it, but not really that hardly. It's
Yeah.
still
they still
there.
have to do it. It's not done.
They just don't bug their customers about Greenlight anymore.
Yeah.
They still have to probably do their job.
Yeah, the developers who really have a thing and want to get it greenlit can still put it
Yeah.
up on there. Just the silly people who's like, oh, I'm gonna put this on greenlit, and maybe I'll be filthy rich like Notch.
I think
They'll
they can
be
still do
deterred.
that too.
Yeah.
They can, but they'll be more deterred.
I don't.
Put it on Greenlit to help their Kickstarter.
Like, I mean, what was there? There's like soda drinking simulator, and
What's people really bought into that? And it's so fucking stupid.
there's like grass simulator, which got greenlit and then released, I think. So yeah, they still have to deal with silly shit. Don't fool yourself about that.
No, Grass Simulator really does exist on Steam. You're right. It's $10
Yeah.
fucking dollars.
Yeah. Nah, I don't joke, son. I know my grass simulator, son of a...
Jesus Christ, I can make this
Well,
game
now
in
you
an
know what to
afternoon.
do. Buy it.
No.
Watch the grass grow.
It's not boring and stupid. No. Hate Greenlight, hate indie games.
Yeah, it's basically anytime you allow No, I don't want to say that because it sounds really exclusionary. But anytime you allow the mass population to make things and sell things, you're gonna see some dumb shit. It's gonna sell well because people are like, "Ha I'm gonna buy this. It's gonna be clowny. I'm
What's that
clowning
rule
you
that's like
guys."
99% of everything is garbage?
Yep.
Yeah, come on, fucking look at
Nope.
the.
I bought Tabletop Simulator because it seemed like a good idea. I've never used it once.
I use that. It's actually a good game if you have people who are like able to use it with you.
My friends
Yeah.
gifted it to me because they wanted me to play a board game, and we haven't organized that yet. But
Yeah,
If you can actually get people to do it, it's pretty fun.
I bet.
maybe we should organize a thing. I just don't know what we would play.
Blackjack.
Well, we'll have to look at the
I only
workshop.
Blackjack.
Uno.
Uno I'd play.
Oh man, Xbox 360 Uno was one of the finest times me and Ladderface and Pods ever had back in the day.
We played Candyland in Tabletop Simulator.
You played a game for literal babies. Good work.
So I have a story behind this. So I used to live
Okay.
in my old apartment. I was at the bottom of this giant hill. I had 3 roommates in a 2-bedroom apartment. So it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. My window's wide open. And these motherfuckers are like, hey, you got the scarecrow or something. I forgot what the fucking thing is. Go back to the start. And like, no, I just go back 1 square. So that like makes something snap inside me. So I'm started like shouting like, no, you go back to the start of the Candyland at like the fucking top of my lungs. And I learned later, like next morning, like my roommate came out and she was like, hey, so do you play Candyland? You remember something alone? I'm like, yeah, I was playing online. And apparently she was driving down the hill to get back from work at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and she could hear me at the top of the hill shouting about how people are wrong about Candyland at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Candyland is Cinnabose's trigger.
It's fucking super. You don't fucking play Candyland wrong. You just fucking don't.
Candyland confirmed for esports 2015.
Alright.
It's fucking esports as hell.
The game that I always hated playing was Sorry, because you had to roll like a 1 or a 2 to even get out of the start. And as
Sorry,
you know,
stupid.
I have garbage luck when it comes to dice. So I could never get out of the fucking start.
Sounds like a real exciting game.
Get right.
My favorite board game was Trouble because it had the Pop-O-Matic bubble.
Yeah.
And then people could send you back to the start, and then you'd have to roll another 1 or a 2. Oh.
Did they give you a real smarmy
Yeah.
sorry when they did it?
I hate
Because I
sorry.
totally.
I hate sorry
Fuck
for that
you.
fucking reason. You're not sorry.
I played a lot of sorry with my sister. Anyway, board games aren't video games. What?
So?
Board games are games. You
Board
can
games are
board
fun.
games are
Right,
games.
Well,
I
except
go
when they're
to a
not
friend's
fun.
house every other Thursday when I feel like it, and we play board games. Play Avalon. It's fun.
all topics are allowed on the Bopscast.
Can I talk about
except
Sex
for,
Panthers then?
Do any of you play
what are
cribbage?
Sex Panthers?
I love
Cribbage?
cribbage.
No, never heard of it.
Cribbage?
It's good.
I
Don't know
played
it
cribbage
either.
a couple weeks ago. My dad plays a lot of. You want to play cribbage with my dad, Spunk?
Sure. It's totally an old people game, but it's okay because I'm practically an old people.
You've got 10 more years before you can say that.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Could have said Sponge and my dad up on a webcam, and they'll play cribbage, and I'll put that on YouTube and make all the dollars.
I found a cribbage board on the. Yeah. I'm
On
gonna
the
subscribe
tabletop
to the
simulator.
cribbage board.
Okay, well maybe someday we'll learn how to play cribbage together.
Someday soon.
Sure. I actually hate teaching people how to play cribbage because it has a lot of really dumb rules.
Oh, well that sounds fantastic.
Well, if you have a jack in your hand that's the same suit as the cut card, then you get an extra point, and that's called knobs. Literally a rule.
Well, I've got knobs, if you know what I mean.
If you cut me
No, I
a
don't.
jack, I get 2 points for no reason. Thanks. Ooh, I found Uno.
Nice.
Put the tabletop
Classic
simulator after this.
vintage Uno.
So I played Uno at an end of semester party.
Yeah.
And so imagine a table with 5 grown-ass adults standing, arms folded, drinking heavily. And
Uh-huh.
we're windmill slamming, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Windmill slamming cards down and shouting as loud as we can.
God.
And I'm repeatedly asked, do I want to be in the game? By this man who is far drunker than I, but I'm also pretty drunk at this. That was the party that had moonshine.
Hmm.
So you play Uno or
I'm having a
not?
hard time imagining playing cards without drinking heavily, honestly.
Really?
Yeah?
That seems like a
like,
thing you
what-
just... I don't know.
What else do you do when you play cards besides drink heavily?
Shit, good point, actually.
Yeah.
I'm actually now struggling to remember a time where I haven't been drunk and playing card games. Because I didn't play them before I could drink, really. Did you discover some forbidden truth here?
I don't think it's a forbidden truth, buddy.
No, it's definitely a forbidden truth.
All right. So, what are you guys currently playing? Says Chip.
Right now?
Yeah, like, well, not like
Do I have to
literally
admit it?
right now. What video games are you guys doing?
I
You
started
go
learning
first.
how to play Endless Legend.
Okay.
It's a strategy game with a kind of shitty UI, and I keep having to ask pods how to do stuff. But it's pretty fun.
Okay.
I have been sinking a whole lot of time into Civ 5, which I should stop that.
A dangerous practice.
Pods is right. He's like, I'm too employed to play Civ 5. Yeah, you're kind of right.
To be honest, you could probably play it at work anyway.
Look, you gotta hit that next
He
turn
knows-
button
he
to
knows
get those
his-
endorphins.
He knows his limits.
I don't know how he can be so incredibly, shockingly responsible about playing video games and knowing when to not do things.
I don't know.
I'm working through all those fucking Steam games I bought during the sale.
Oh, good.
I got Ether 1, Killer's Dead for some reason. I think I thought G-Op made it look fun. Let's see here. The Fall.
Oh yeah, I bought the Fall.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Kingpin.
Is that a
And,
bowling game?
The Long Dark. No, it's this really old like 90s FPS. It looks like it's made from like a Half-Life 1 era. I picked that up because I love those things.
You do.
Mercenary Kings, which I don't like.
Aw.
That's okay.
That's it. I started playing Kentucky Route Zero, actually, funnily enough,
Huh.
because I finally gave up waiting for all the episodes to come out. People keep saying 2 good things about it for me to not play it.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
It's so good. It's really good.
Yeah, I gotta finish at least one game. Like, people have given me a ton of stuff recently, and I need to at least finish one of them.
How about you there, Chimp?
Finishing games is pretty good.
Yeah.
I recommend it.
What about you, Jeff?
Chimp and I have been playing Saints Row 4 in co-op.
Yeah,
I'm
we've
saving
been
those
doing some.
screenshots, yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's really well written.
I'm a skeleton lady, and he is Mecha Godzilla. And we're having the time of our lives.
Yeah, it's
Smashing stuff up.
it's pretty
wrestling.
good. It's pretty good expansion pack to Saints Row the Third.
Cool.
Booyah!
Expansion
I guess
pack
it's
is-
kind of like an expansion pack, although the expansion pack to the expansion pack is coming out.
Yeah, the Get Out of Hell DLC.
Does that one have
Yeah.
a new environment to run around in?
I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, does it?
Hell.
Neat.
Yeah.
Hell.
All right.
Go to hell.
Oh,
Because
right.
my
That makes
biggest
so
like
much sense.
my biggest disappointment with 4, even though it's an excellent game, is I don't like the environment at all. It's just threes, but like looks
Yeah.
bad basically.
So, like in most of the missions, you aren't even in the city,
Yeah.
and you are constantly running and flying. So it's a little bit different than driving again. But
It's different. Enough where I
Yeah.
don't feel like it's cheated by it. I just wish it was a better aesthetic. I guess is what I'm mad about.
Yeah, I think Fort's fine. The environment could have looked a little better, but
I agree that it's a fair complaint.
but it's still a
a
fun game.
fantastic game. Yes.
So, I mean, Saints. If I've learned anything, it's that Volition knows how to make fun open world games that don't take themselves too seriously and have cousins call you up every 5 goddamn minutes to see if you want to go see big American titties.
Have you played Grand Theft Auto 4, Archim Cole? I don't think you have.
What is Grand Theft Auto 4? What is that?
5.
Is that something?
Whoops.
Is that a thing? Is that a
one,
video game?
Add one to the video game title you're thinking of.
What is video game?
What is video game? I've played Grand Theft Auto 4, but I haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5 yet.
You might like 5 then, because it does feel like San Andreas kind of.
Yeah, good. I'm waiting for the PC release because,
Isn't there weird torture stuff in...
Yeah,
probably.
That was the controversial.
Like, all the main characters in Grand Theft Auto 5, I hear, are just completely unlikable dregs, which is fine. I mean, it's okay to have unlikable characters. As long as the game's fun, I don't know.
They're bad people, but they're likable, I guess. I mean, I wasn't like, I don't like playing as any of you guys. You're all assholes. They're just not good people.
I'd probably wait till it's super sale for Grand Theft Auto 5, though.
From what I've seen of it, the game is pretty aware that they're showing characters that are really awful, and I don't think they especially glorify it.
They're like very aware that they're like making you play as bad people for Grand Theft Auto 5.
I think their thing is to make you do all these bad things and to make you as a player think like, this is fucked up. People are fucked up.
It feels like it's designed to be that way. It's not just like, well, this is what happened because they followed around it.
I feel like I'd have to touch it to make a final opinion on whether or not I like it. But it looks okay. Looks like it plays okay. Whatever's. Our chimp seal of approval. Whatever.
Our chimp seal of apathy approval.
Yeah, I have no interest in playing it at all, so, you know.
They should just remake Vice City and San Andreas, but like really
Vice City, really?
Yeah, Vice City was great.
Vice City was great.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It had such a good aesthetic, the 1980s neon everywhere. Man, yep. Tommy Vercetti was a real psychopath, but he was the kind of psychopath I like. He had Vance Bass, man. Mm-hmm. Fucking love Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
That Vice City might be a locale for a new Grand Theft Auto game sometime.
The only thing I didn't like about Vice City was that sometimes you'd walk off the curb and take like 20 to 30 damage for absolutely no reason. Like, what? What? Why is the sidewalk against me? I hate it.
I think that's the best thing about games like that. It's just like, oh, randomly died.
The stupid bugs. Bugs are great. I hope they never leave. As long as programming is hard, we will always have bugs, and that makes me happy.
In addition to Saints Row 4, I've also been playing Dungeon of the Endless. It's a
popular one.
Me too.
I'm gonna get that soon, I think.
It's a neat roguelike.
Hopefully the multiplayer will be playable at some point, because you guys all seem to really like it.
Yeah, it was fun.
I mean, it was playable.
It's sort of busted right now. It's got some real ugly busted parts. But, yeah.
Playable-ish.
Yeah, like, you can have fun with it, but things might go amazingly wrong for no reason because of desyncs.
Video games are hard to make.
Yeah, video games are hard to make.
For
I've also been playing Borderlands, the pre-sequel, because, people
how do you
gave
like
it to
that?
me. It's good. I wish it wasn't on a moon because there's not a lot of variety to locales when you're on a moon.
Yeah, I was noticing that too. That and the timing thing. If you're not playing Claptrap, it sounds pretty annoying.
The timing?
What? What?
So if you stay outside of an air bubble for too long, you
Nah,
you can't use the enhancer
it's
anymore.
not even a factor. It's
Really?
ridiculous. The mechanic is such
It might
a
as well have
non-issue
not been there. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
they might as well just given you a butt slam and just took away the oxygen thing altogether. It's ridiculous. I would not worry about your oxygen. You'll be fine. You'll be able to breathe, son of Bosa.
When I play as claptrap, so I need to breathe.
Ugh, why?
Because of course, so KFJ bought at launch 2. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll enter his game and be claptrap and annoy him. It'll be great. So I get in there and he's also claptrap. So we just stare at each other.
Wow.
We're like, and go, oh, you and I had the same idea. And then I joined somebody else's game and they were also fucking claptrap.
It's a shame because, like I said, the oxygen thing is totally a non-issue. There's breath pads literally everywhere. You'll never run out of oxygen. It's a complete non-issue.
Aside from the moon being a bad location, I liked it.
Yeah, it plays well. It's got okay writing. It's a fine game. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you liked Borderlands, you'll like Borderlands.
That's a pretty good term for it.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to pay, like, full price for it.
It's ridiculously priced. I'm glad I got it for free.
Yeah. I'd probably pay, like, $25 for it.
That sounds acceptable.
Yeah, sounds like a good price.
And maybe another 10 for DLC.
Yeah.
I still have to do all of Borderlands 2's DLC, so I'm still good if I want some more Borderlands.
Just
Oh
do
yeah,
Penny
Chip and
Tune.
I, we were playing Borderlands 2. We never
Yeah,
finished.
we were. We will finish that at some point.
I think I got sucked into something else. I don't remember.
Probably like Civ or something. I don't know.
Or Dragon Age.
Dragon
Uh,
Age
no,
is
Sucked
kitchen.
into
that's-
civilization.
Boy,
I think
did
that's
that
what
eat
it
my
was.
life for like 2 weeks.
That was didn't think it would grip you that hard.
When I get into an RPG, like, it real gets me. That had some pretty good bugs too. Like sometimes you just fly up like 100 feet into the air and land and take like 80 damage and be like, well,
Cool.
all right, that was
That
cool.
happened?
Yep, it's pretty fun.
I love bugs.
Me too.
Yeah, or the typical
Especially if I can exploit them.
thing of where like your followers are kind of in the wrong place when you start talking to an NPC. So they'll
Oh.
like fly across the screen behind you, like whoop,
Yeah, yeah.
and you're like, huh, that was funny.
Mass Effect 2 also had that.
Yeah, and Mass Effect 3. It was just, it was good.
BioWare
It's even
games.
better when it happens to the person you're talking to, and they kind of like, and
Go
on a
then your
journey.
character, like Shepard, is watching them move around. Yeah, good stuff. I should play Mass Effect again.
I've been thinking about that.
Mass Effect 3 had some real good multiplayer.
Oh boy.
True.
Mass Effect
Boy,
3
did I
is a good
spend a lot
game.
of time on that.
We played a lot,
Oh.
but you, Sponge, played way more than any of us.
Yeah, it's embarrassing how much
Have
I
you,
played of that.
Sponge, have you tried Dragon Age in the Kitchens multiplayer?
Yeah, it's not very good.
Yeah, I can't get into it.
Like,
Just a shame.
every time I play it, I'm like, I wish I were playing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer instead. This is so slow and hard, and like the grind to unlock new stuff is really shitty, and yeah.
I guess Mass Effect 4 is something to look forward to, even though I have no idea
In
if it's even...
2017.
Yeah, might be 2017.
Yeah, they explicitly said they weren't going to call it Mass Effect 4, and it wouldn't have anything to do with Shepard.
Yeah,
So,
that's good, I think.
We're going to call it Lemon Stealing Whores.
it's good, because my Shepard
2014.
is hella dead.
My shepherd wants a lemon.
My Shepard is lemonade.
Ah, delicious. love
Bonus
lemonade.
Shepard.
Pornofro is such a good name.
So proud of Tam for that.
Yeah. He's a good man for making up names.
Second to latter phase.
No.
Damn.
Damn.
I think he's even better than Latterface.
Wow.
Damn! Oh man, we're gonna have to have
Although
Vietnam and Latterface.
did go crazy and make like a list of made-up soldiers to populate our blimp with personalities, and
Man, that was him.
yeah, that was Latterface.
Pranced and booze, got some gourmet.
We're gonna have to get Tam and Latterface to have an exclusive man-naming rap battle.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then we can make fun of Pods for being so garbage at it.
Dick Dennis.
Yeah, remind him that Sick Dennis is a thing.
I love you, Sick Dennis.
I just remembered I do own Shadowrun 5 DM book.
Oh, nice.
So maybe if I stop feeling so ashamed of how terrible my last one went, I could.
I would enjoy playing as Wyvern
It was
again.
fine.
That was
I
okay.
guess. I
It
don't
wasn't
know.
bad. What are you talking about?
But it wasn't as good as how Paz does it, even though he's had years of experience.
Look. It
You should do it, Sponge.
could be an Archim DM'd game where it's just like, yeah, I guess you guys win. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's
You could
play.
have totally fucking broken it and somehow solved the fucking problem through a party laser. You know, it could have gone worse. Still a little bitter about that.
Well,
We ate your dragon!
at the very least, no one will be worse at dice than me. The guy who showed up for one episode, said one thing, and then disappeared forever.
Oh, that's a shame because those characters had such good adventures afterwards. I mean, not because you left, but
Oh!
because
yeah.
the adventures were there to be had, and you could have also been frustrated about how nobody would tell us who the Crow Father was. Fuck you, Space Australia.
Man, I tried to go buy that Witch Doctor Dota hat,
Uh-huh.
and I was convinced it was called the Crow Father, but it wasn't.
It's the Storm Crow set.
Yeah, it is the Storm Crow, but
You
I
could
wanted
rename
to
it
be the Crow Father.
You can rename
Right.
those things in that, right?
Yeah, you could get some name tags and call it the Crow Father. Good work, son of
That's
Boza.
true.
I mean, I named my Deagle in CSGO, This Is a Bad Gun.
Yeah, I
So-
also bought like 5 10-cent couriers
Nice.
because I
Nice.
wanted some random couriers
Nice.
to go with my purple deer.
Oh, also, we've been playing Dota.
Who has been playing Dota? Let's be serious here.
We didn't
Not-
play Dota for
Not
like
you.
a month,
That's
and
true.
now we're trying to get back into it. And I'm like,
Yeah, practice as hell. Also, you
I mean,
make
I'm
food,
bad on
travel
it even
legends.
when I am playing it every day, but now that I'm not playing it every day, like I keep making really stupid mistakes that I know I shouldn't be making, and then like as soon as I finish making them, I'm like, oh my god, why did I?
And
Sounds like Dota.
Yeah.
and her mouse isn't cooperating either,
No,
so
it's
that's
not. I need a new one,
that's
'cause
not
it
that's
keeps-
not helpful.
It's really weird. Like on some UI elements, it will double click without fail, but on other things, it'll work fine.
Huh.
But I can't open the store. I have to use a hotkey to do that.
And
really
me,
annoying.
I'm just normal bad.
It's okay. Come here, I'll pet your head. I'll be all better.
Nah.
I think our natural, like our resting skill levels, like mine is much lower than yours.
Possibly.
I think for us to be equal, you would have to have not played for 3 months, and I would have to have played every day for those 3 months. Then we'd be roughly
That's
equal.
likely. A likely scenario. I don't know how to answer this.
It's okay. Like I'm trying not to have any illusions about my skill level at Dota, which is not good.
I'm also not good, but I know when other people are worse. like that Tinker who didn't use his pure damage nuke that blinds right clickers on a right clicker that had massive magic resistance.
The nerve.
Remember your New Year's resolution, though, to only complain after the game's over, which you broke
Oh
immediately.
god, you broke it already?
Yeah.
Well, I did say I'd stumble. Come on, I called it. Don't even act like I didn't know.
Besides, New Year's resolutions are made to be broken.
I didn't make one.
If that tinker didn't want me to get mad, he should have played better. Also, I didn't yell at him.
You didn't yell at him. I'm pretty proud.
I didn't yell at him on voice.
I do think that sometimes you're a little reticent to give advice. That, sometimes people take advice and they use it. Like once I told Rick to use smoke bomb, and then he used smoke bomb, and we won, and it was cool.
It's true, but I don't know. The fast action real time strategy community is full of some real characters.
That's true. Like, you never know if the advice is going to be taken well, but I think if you give it reasonably tactfully and then don't argue if they say no, I mean, that's worked for me.
Alright, I'll give it a try sometime, I guess, but...
Yeah.
Don't play Dota. Don't play Dota, everybody.
Don't play video games, honestly.
I think that's a good way to go out.
Yeah, there's just some games that are really rewarding, but also really unfun. Like Dota.
Well, those games are called MMOs.
I don't like MMOs.
Same.
I don't either.
Except
I played
for
Neverwinter for a long
too.
time, but
I felt Final Fantasy XIV was good, but still,
it's still an MMO.
Yeah,
One
it's
day
still
I
an
will trick
MMO.
you into playing Final Fantasy Star Online 2 with me again, and I will never let you go, Archim Cola.
Final Fantasy Star Online.
Final Fantasy Star.
That one feels more like a third-person shooter, but it's still grindy, and you can't just do everything by yourself. I am anti-social as hell, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
You really need to
Maybe
be social to enjoy MMOs.
Maybe I just like playing shit by myself. Maybe that's what it is.
That's fine.
Maybe you just like playing shit.
That's also possible.
So, I think that does it for the first Bopscast. We bopped and we booped. I think it went alright. Maybe next time we boop and a bop and then the beep and then the boop and even better.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy with myself.
Aren't you
I'm
always happy with
unhappy
yourself?
with everyone and everything.
I'm unhappy all the time.
Sponge,
What?
do you want to fight?
Yes.
I'm wrestling.
If
right
you
here, right
want
now.
them to fight,
I will crush you.
cast your bets now and email at bopscast@gmail.com.
You ever see my fucking bicep?
No?
No,
Took pictures of our
I don't believe you.
biceps and compared them, and I won. Ask Coach, and no, she'll fucking vouch for me.
Babies don't have muscles.
Maybe still have
That's
wow.
it for Bopscast.
Damn!
January
They're
2015.
globular pieces of meat.
Good
Get out of here.
night. Bye bye.